It's Friday. It's 4 p.m. in New York City, 10 p.m. in Cairo, Egypt, 4 a.m. in Kuala Lumpur, and 2:30 in dentist's office around the world. And that means it's time for my boyfriend's favorite online trivia game show that I host, One2Win Trivia. Hello, friends, one and all. Oh, I hope you're all doing well. Today is Friday, August 26, 2022. I am Timothy Dunn. Here is my business. And hey, how you been? It's been a couple weeks since I seen you, right? 3 weeks, I think. Wow. I've been running around. I did a little musical over the past couple of weeks. It was really good. It was called the Drowsy Chaperone. So, I'm working on some comedy stuff in New York. And listen, I'm going to cut to the chase. Today is National Dog Day. Okay, so shout out to my sweet dogs, Tiny Taco Party and Sweet Johnny Cash. And because who loves you, baby? Let's look at dogs. Here are my guys. Oh, man, Johnny Plain and Tall and Tiny Taco Party. You gotta feel good about that, right? That was nice, right? What a nice refresh. What a nice way to start our game together. It's nice to be back. And I hope you're in the mood for a little trib today, because in just a second, I'm going to be asking you 12 general knowledge trivia questions, and I'm going to give you 10 seconds to tap on the answer that you think is correct. If you tap wrong, remember, no big deal. You can just answer another answer, you know what I mean? You can change your answer with a 10-second window. And a reminder, the more questions you get right and the faster you do it, the closer you will be to winning our top prize. And today we are playing for a prize pot of $50 dang, 50 DeLoreans, 25 Smackaroos going to our first place winner, $15 to our second place winner, and you get $10 if you come in third. And you know what? That's pretty great. Great prize amounts, you got to admit. For a game you can play for free, you can't beat it. And remember, though, in this game, there are no eliminations. Don't you like that? And there's no penalty for guessing. So if you get a question wrong, it's like, keep on going. You know what I mean? You can keep playing. Time is of the essence in this game, because the prizes will be awarded to the players who get the most amount of questions right in the least amount of time. That makes sense, doesn't it? Hello, everyone. Let me remind you today that if you do really well and you land yourself in our top 10 winners circle, you will be the happy new owner of some gorgeous little binoculars. They're our very first power-up. Oh, and believe me, someone who's not good at playing trivia, they can make the world of difference. If you tap on the binoculars on your screen while a question is going, it shows you what everyone else is guessing. So it's like a poll the audience situation. It's very helpful, but use it wisely, because you can only use it once per game. Are you feeling good? Is everyone feeling happy and nice? Summer's almost over. I'm ready for the fall weather, if we're being real. You know what I mean? But I hope you had a nice summer. I had a great August. I'm looking forward to September, and I'll see all of you much more often. So, for like it or not, I'll be back. You guys ready to play? Who's feeling good? Are you feeling good? I hope you're feeling good. In honor of National Doggy Day, let's see some dog emojis in the chat to get going. Paws up, One2Winners. Let's see some doggaroonies in the chat, Zeno. We ain't moving, so we're seeing woofers. You know what I mean? Any dog will do. A paw print. We'll even go for cats. That's fine. Anyway. Let's all take a deep breath. There we go. Focus. Go. Listen to your guts. Pick with the first answer that you think of. Change your answer if you need to, and then the 10-second window, and who knows, What else? Celebrate every victory, no matter how small. Live, laugh, Laverne Cox. I don't know. Okay, let's get fired up for question one. Okay, let's go. Good luck, friends. Woohoo! Question one. Here we go. Q1. Which bird of the Americas is known for its brightly colored bill? Is it the 1 can, the 2 can, or the 3 can? That's it right there. Now, in the jungles of the Americas, you'll find some beautifully beaked birds. But what are they called, Timothy? I don't know. I'll tell you. Scientists can't seem to agree on exactly why their beaks are so big. Some suggest it's to ward off predators. Others believe it's to reach high fruits, or court potential mates. But regardless of what their beaks are for, why have a 1 can when you can have a toucan. Toucan is the answer. 91 to winners are spreading their wings already. Soar, soar, one to winners, soar. Now let's head into Q2. Q2, here we go. Q2. Which Kate Bush song featured extensively in season 4 of Stranger Things? Was it ambling up that mound, climbing up that knoll, running up that hill? Oh, that's time. All right, now listen up, youngsters. That song was first released in August of 1985. And nearly 40 years later, it's been shooting up the charts once again. Theories about why the song was chosen and whether there's a hidden meaning to it have been flying around the internet. Some say it's Max's way of escaping Vecna's curse. Well, others suggest the sign of her internal struggles in the show. Either way, the song is called Running Up That Hill. Running Up That Hill. It's a jam. If you haven't heard the full song, it's like, it harkens back to the emo days of like lady rock in the 80s and 90s. Come on. 86 of you are running up that scoreboard. Get it? That's what I'm talking about in this game, right? Okay, let's go. Let's keep your cool on Q3. Q3, here we go. Q3. Which of these might you see next to someone's most important phone contacts? Ice, mist, or snow? Next to someone's most important phone contact. Oh, that's time right there. Now, almost every smartphone out there these days has a feature that allows someone else to access your important contacts if something bad were to happen to you, okay? And everyone from FEMA to firefighters agrees that you should set it up. You know, if you haven't already, set it up, okay? It's no big deal. But before phones offered this feature, it was quite common to just pick out of your contacts and add the letters ICE to their names, which stands for in case of emergency. And 71 to winners knew that one. 14 of you thought it was mist. And 9 thought snow. You know, I'll tell you, I wish it was snow. I love the snow. I'm excited about it snowing again. Are you excited about the snow? Am I a crazy person? I am, but we'll keep going to Q4. All right, Q4, here we go. Q4. Who would be most likely to produce a lookbook? Would it be a detective, a fashion designer, or a scientist? A lookbook. Who would it be? That's time right there. Now, what or who do you think you'll see in a lookbook? One to winners. Suspects, styles, or science? Well, it's the name for a compilation of pictures that show and promote the work of somebody in the creative arts industry, be it a model, a stylist, photographer, or a fashion designer. And that's the one we were looking for. And a happy almost New York City Fashion Week to the 81 of you that got that one right. And to the rest of you, it's coming whether you're ready or not. Fashion Week is upon us. Let's move on to Q5. Q5, here we go. Q5, which actor has covered up a tattoo of his wife with one of a dog called Butkus? Is it Bruce Willis, Mel Gibson, or Sylvester Stallone? Butkus. You heard of Butkus? Ever heard of Butkus? Now, the film buffs among you might recognize the name Butkus from somewhere. Yes, that's because it's the name of the dog in the Rocky movies. Come on, but which of these guys played the main character in that series, though, huh? Well, it'd be no other than Sylvester Stallone, Sly Stallone, but it doesn't end there. Because on Wednesday of this week, it came out in the news that Stallone's wife, you know, the one who he had a tattoo of that he then covered up with the one of a dog, has filed for divorce after 25 years of marriage. Moral of the story, don't get tattoos of people's faces on your body, folks. They never really look that convincing, and it's always a little, tough. Anyway, 63 of you got that one right. Great job. 17 thought Bruce Willis. I love Bruce Willis, don't you? Bruce Willis and Mel Gibson, he's problematic, but, I watched Braveheart, and it's not as great as you remember it. Anyway, Q6, let's move on to Q6. Here we go. Q6, which U.S. states' current senators are both from the same party? Is it Montana, Nebraska, or Ohio? We're talking political party, not like celebration. That's time right there. Now, don't forget to register to vote if you haven't already, everyone, right? Okay, great. That's my PSA for the moment. Each state's 2 senators tend to come from the same party. But that always isn't the case. One of the exceptions is Montana. Although it's voted Republican in every presidential election since 1996, it's represented in the Senate by Republican Steve Daines and Democrat John Tester. So Montana's out. How about Ohio, you wonder? Well, it's a bellwether in presidential elections, and its senators are split too. You've got Democrat Sherrod Brown and Republican Rob Portman. Therefore, with its two Republican senators, Nebraska is the answer for Q6. 45 one-to-winners are proving to be strong candidates to win this game today. Saved it. The rest of you, that was almost a stumbler right there. You know what I mean? I think that actually was. It was one away. 44 if you got it wrong. 45 you got it right. By a narrow margin, we missed a stumpy or a stumbler today. But don't worry, it gets harder. Here we go. Q7 this week, which TV series was rumored to be getting a reboot on ABC? Was it Ally McBeal, Full House, or Party of Five? Who's getting the reboot? That's time right there. Now, we were talking about Press Your Luck getting rebooted last week, apparently. So whose turn is it this time? It's apparently going to be a sequel of the original series, which first aired all the way back in 1997. A new, fresh out of law school lawyer will be joining a law firm, becoming a colleague of Callista Flockhart's character. Yep, that's right. She is set to return in the titular role of Ally McBeal. Ally McBeal's what we wanted in 55 of the one-to-winners in the house tonight. Flocked to the right answer. Great job, everybody. Oh, remember that dancing baby? You probably don't, but that was the first animated GIF we had way back in the day. Wouldn't it be nice if they rebooted Full House though? I would watch that. Or like Family Matters. Think a Family Matters reboot where Urkel is a dad. Where he and Laura, did you watch Family Matters? I'm probably just dating myself. Let's do Q8. Q8, here we go. Q8. What cannot be seen on the flag of Grenada? Is it a flame, nutmeg, or stars? Grenada. Let's call the whole thing off. Is it a flame, nutmeg, or stars? Now, it's been a while since we had some fun with flags. Flags. Right? That's a fun category we like. Now, Grenada's flag is fairly funky. It's adorned with 3 stars at the top, 3 at the bottom, and 1 in the middle, making 7 stars in total. So it's not that one right there. But if you look at the left-hand side of the flag, towards the hoist side, if you're a vexillologist, like I am, you'll see something that looks like a flame, except it is not. Now, Grenada is nicknamed the Spice Island, and that's largely due to its quality of nutmeg harvests. So it's only fitting that a clove of nutmeg features on its flag. That means there are no flames to be seen. And 27 one-to-winners saw past our sneaky little trick and are the cream of the crop on this one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, welcome to our first Stumpy of the game. We have a stumbler, we have a Stumpy. The judges have not decided which we want to call it still, so we call it both. Congratulations to the 27 of you who got that one right. That was a tricky one. Fun with Flags lives on in infamy on one-to-win as a banging category. Tip your waiter. Try the veal. Okay, Q9. Let's move on to Q9. Here we go. Q9. In the card game Hearts, which of these cards is usually worth the most points? King of Hearts, King of Spades, the Jack of Diamonds, or 10 of Clubs? All right. Now, a lot of you asked for a card or board game question in last week's survey, so we're only too happy to oblige you. Now, you try to avoid scoring points in Hearts, and luckily only 14 cards are worth any points at all, so none of them are diamonds or clubs. So they're out. Just ignore them, you know what I mean? Now, each of the 13 hearts in the deck is worth a point to whoever is holding them at the end of the hand, and that includes the King of Hearts. However, there is a 14th card that scores points, and that, my friends, is the Queen of Spades. As strange as it may seem, it's the most important card in every hand, being worth a pretty hefty 13 points. Yep, same as all the hearts put together. That means the Queen of Spades is worth the most points, and 47 one-to-winners played their cards right on that one, baby. Congratulations. You should have doubled down. All right. We're heading into the double digits. How's everyone feeling? I mean, that was pretty close to being a stumbler as well. You got to give it up to these picture questions, right? Aren't these awesome? Like, come on. I'm wowed by the technology, and I'm like part of it. You got to give it up. Celebrate every victory. Okay, here we go. Q10. 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 Which of the main stars of which film celebrated their wedding this week? Was it American Wedding, Marry Me, or Wedding Crashers? One of the main stars of which film celebrated their wedding this week? Now, we already told you about Sylvester Stallone's divorce. You know what I mean? So I feel like we need to balance things out with some like wedding news or something. In which of these fittingly named movies would you find someone who's been marking their matrimony? 2005's Wedding Crashers starred Owen Wilson, Isla Fisher, and Vince Vaughn. But we're not talking about any of them here, are we? All right. American Wedding saw the silver screen marriage of Jason Biggs and Allison Hannigan's characters, but neither of them repeated that feat IRL. Sorry if that's what you guessed. That can only leave Marry Me, where J-Lo played Kat Valdez, and it just so happened that Marry Me is exactly what she said to Ben Affleck. They officially tied the knot in July. Good for them. Benifer's back, baby. You gotta love it. I hope they enjoyed their special day. Marry Me was the right answer. 49 of you definitely didn't let this question crash your chances. Nailed it. Landed the plane seamlessly. All right. Now let's see who the real Pog champs are with Q11. Q11, here we go. Which of these video games had the highest total watch time on Twitch in the past year? Is it FIFA 22, Minecraft, or Valorant? That's time right there. Now, while the world is gradually coming back to life, we still found time to watch quite literally billions of hours of gaming on Twitch. Let's begin with Minecraft, which has racked up 615 million hours watched in the past year, which is more than FIFA 22, mind you, which had only 359 million hours. 359 million hours watched? All right, but how about Valorant? The scramble for beta invites died down a while ago, but it's still notched up an incredible 1.1 billion, yes, billion hours of watch time, making it the correct answer right here. You know, there was also the third watch game on the platform this past year as well. Look at this. Congratulations to the 37 one-to-winners who got this right. This, our second Stumbler of the Day. Stumbler of the Day. Stumpy of the Day. We should really vote on one, right? Vote at your leisure. Let's move on to our final Q of the Do. Final Q of the Do. Here we go, Q12. Q12. Who is the first architect to live to see their work become a UNESCO World Heritage Site? Is it Frank Lloyd Wright, Jan Utzon, or Oscar Niemeyer? The first architect to live to see their work become a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Now, this is a tricky one to end on, I know, okay? A new batch of UNESCO World Heritage Sites are named almost every year, and most of them were first built centuries ago. However, there are exceptions. Jan Utzon designed the Sydney Opera House, which was designated a World Heritage Site in 2007, and Utzon lived to see it happen. Okay, great. Now let's just jump back to 1987, which was the year UNESCO decided to go out and give a World Heritage Site status to the entire city of Brasilia. The entire city, which was designed by Oscar Niemeyer. Now, Frank Lloyd Wright lived the earliest of the three architects, and 8 buildings he designed were named World Heritage Sites in 2019. But sadly, he passed away in 1959, so he wasn't alive to see his work be recognized. That means that Oscar Niemeyer is the first architect to see their work become a World Heritage Site. He is your final answer, a brutal and devastating Stumpy to end the game on. 17 got it correct. 70 did not. That is a brutal way to end the game. But let's see how you're feeling, you know? How's it? So we have 92 one-to-winners in. Let's see. Someone's got to say number one. What place do you think you finished in today? Well, someone's got to say 92. Someone's got to say one. Take a chance. Be proud of yourself. Think you got, 40th, 90th. Okay. 0. Oh, Bradley. Hey, listen, that number 10 will get you a binocular, so count your blessings, you know what I mean? Oh, there we go. 13, 78. All right, let's go ahead and let's see who the winners actually are. Dun, 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 dun. Congratulations to BYM, our first place winner today, taking home $25 with 11 correct answers in 54.44 seconds. Delta Tiger coming in the beta position with 11 correct answers in 71.8 seconds. And Best Ken Ever coming in, bringing home the bronze medal with 10 correct answers in 34.42 seconds. Congratulations, everyone. Congratulations if you got a binocular as well. Those are happy to, fun little treats to have in your little packets. And that's it. That's it, friends. That's one to win. Congrats to everyone. If you didn't snag any prizes this time, we'll be back again next week doing the whole shebang all over again. As always, I hope you had fun today, cracked a smile or laughed, And if you did, I hope you'll go out and do something nice for someone else in your life, because joy is not meant to be kept. Joy is meant to be shared. I have been Timothy Dunn this entire time. I'll see you all over on Twitter. You put my Twitter handle up earlier. Oh, whenever we see each other. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.